Feel the vibes. Feel the summer vibes on a Wednesday. Thursday for y'all.
Many other brothers love you, but this pleasure is mine. It's no pressure for us to say that I love you from now. So fuck that comfort shit. I just want us to be.
Yo, Wale and Jeremiah normally get in their bag. Nate, when you first heard this, you hit the group immediately and said Wale got one.
Yeah, he got one. But he had a lot, though.
Wale been singing and rapping positive about chicks for the past 5 years, but still just can't get no love. Like, what's going on? Like, we claim we want that.
The problem is that he moves too fast to let the love come. It's like one day in, he's like, bro, where the love at?
So he's a thought?
No.
He a thought for the try to get the hit?
I don't know what he is, bro. He thirsty for the love instead
But no,
of
he
letting the
too
love come
emo.
to him.
No, I don't want to hear that because
He is way too emo.
But a lot of artists are though. Like a lot of artists are. We'll give Kodak Black and all of them a pass for wilding out, and we respect him for it. The baby beating up motherfuckers on camera, shooting people on camera, but he'll give him some praise for it. But the moment Wale lash out, then he too emo. He gave us Black is Gold. He gave us this.
No, he got hits.
No.
But why
Emo,
they-
no. We're saying emo as far as a person,
Yeah,
not as
just
far as the
emotional.
music he
Right.
makes. Like, he be on Twitter like, man, y'all don't like my music.
But you follow him though.
I don't follow him.
That's
No,
right. You know he doing that.
No, people retweet what he says. I don't follow his ass.
So
He way too emotional. Even like going on a rant.
We can't hold that against him. That
Like
shit
when-
was years ago. That complex.
It doesn't matter. It
that
happened when he called
complex-
out Meek for
No.
not shooting him, give him a shout out or shout his album
Bro, he
out.
tweeted about this song.
First of all, I specifically remember, I can't even remember the clothing line, but y'all ain't reposted. And it had like one of the shirts said Namaste bitches on it. Y'all ain't posted. I can't remember the name of the
What
clothing
clothing
line.
line?
Damn, what was this clothing line called?
Whose?
What was Steve's shit called?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
See, that's what Wale was talking about. Meek, shout my album out.
Nah, he just
Nate,
but-
repost my
But
clothing
that's
line.
not the only time. He's like I fuck with like Wale as an artist, but I think he does too much attention seeking. Like he's one of those people. Like we all know
Look
those
what Wale
people.
gave us.
No, he got hits, but he's one of those people to where if he posts a pic and they don't get a certain number of likes,
Like, y'all motherfuckers out here hating.
yeah, he gonna feel some type of way about it.
I'm not gonna let you sit up there and just create some shit. I ain't never see him spaz over likes.
Bruh.
But I mean, I see what you're saying. Like that's the energy he gives
Yeah,
off that
yeah.
like he would.
But Jay Will, what's the song he made before this one with Jeremiah?
Well, that's the one I'm playing. It's called The Body.
No, the song before. No, he put out 2 singles from his album. What was the first one called? Do you remember?
Well, the first
Oh,
one,
Gemini?
Gemini, banger.
But listen, okay, but look, Gemini came out around the exact same time that No Guidance came out. Bruh, he literally got on Twitter talking about why y'all banging this and not this.
You know why Gemini came out around that time?
No.
Because you got to drop it during Gemini season, which is June.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that why is he tripping on people on Twitter like why y'all not banging this and why y'all not talking about this?
Will you? All right, show me the tweet. I ain't see it.
Something out of a fairy tale. The fairest of them all, but you scary still. What I've never seen.
And I swear this describes the Gemini to the T too.
Always getting coins, but you know that you the shit. Though you always on the fence with me. Gemini woman to switch up the vibe with you. Don't try holding her hand, she probably high five, but nigga try figure you out, but you kinda tricky.
And then a lot of it probably also has to do just with the label and the crew he ran with. Like he's third fiddle on that label when you think about Ross and then Meek
But
Mill.
he's not with them no more though.
I mean, but he's still affiliated. Like so, when he was in his prime, where he's like I guess making like his most commercial hits, where he's most visible,
Man, are
he
you
was
sick?
with them. Yeah,
Okay.
my sinus is fucking me
All
up
right.
right now.
Cool.
So, but when he's
Sound like the Humpty Hump in this motherfucker. Come on,
when he's
big.
most visible, like commercially, he was with Maybach Music, and he was the third fiddle as that crew, so that probably hurt him as well. But he got hits. He got hits.
I mean, it's possible, but like last week when I said Wayne is not beloved like the GOATs, Wale is not getting his just due like Meek Mill.
Hey, this motherfucker tweet too much.
Are you reading his Twitter? You can't even find the post?
Bruh, I've been scrolling since you said something. I'm only 6 days back.
Well, first off, let me introduce the show, goddammit. Welcome back to the ITL podcast. I go by the name Johnny Will.
This is Nate Shaw Nate.
Cartier King cashing in.
And he didn't found his cash register, y'all. I don't think it's no. Let me play it again. I don't think there's no money in the register this time. He ain't been cashing in for how many episodes has it been?
Bro, listen, all I'm trying to tell you is that if I ain't been cashing in, that means I've been making deposits, my G, and that motherfucker full.
All right, real quick. What's the difference between a deposit and cashing in?
Cashing in?
Yeah.
Cashing in means I'm spending the money.
That's cashing out.
No, nigga, that's cashing in.
So what's cashing out?
I don't know what that is. I ain't got shit to do with cashing out.
You've been cashing. What the fuck are you about to do? I done seen him. He done put hand sanitizer on. He done stood up.
I just blew
You
my
watch
nose.
out. You
I
don't
just blew my nose, so
I
be
just blew my
respectful
nose.
and put hand sanitizer on.
my nose, baby.
This Nate right now. He said, "I got a cold. Bear with me."
Yeah.
Got a little cold, so bear with me.
But real talk though. Before we cut on the mics, we were having a discussion about Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign because both of them seem to be on fire right now when it comes to jumping on a song. So I don't think there's a wrong answer on this because both of them are on fire. But if you got a track, who you picking? Who you picking to feature on the track that you think will catapult you to a hit?
Jeremiah, easy for me. I mean, it's a preference, obviously. But just like the song you just played from Wale, absolute banger.
Yeah. Like
And
we can't hold Jeremiah to, to the reason like that song or Wale's career is not where it's at because Jeremiah he's actually making these songs pop.
Yeah.
It ain't it's,
And
it's
even
the circumstance.
even the song that DJ Khaled song with Jeremiah on it, Meek Mill and Lil Baby, and then one Hispanic artist on DJ Khaled's new
Okay.
album.
Oh, okay. Is it called fuck, I can't remember. Yeah. But Ty give you these though. Cause Ty give you more than a hook. Like he give you a verse too. And like I said, there's no wrong answer because both of them on fire. But Ty one of them guys one of the hood dudes one of them hood niggas that you didn't know had talent. That's what he looked like. And then he just come out of nowhere.
You Stay is the name of that
Now
song.
do you wanna know what I'm thinking right now?
See, but Ty can sing, but it's like I don't know what it is. I mean, he hot though. Like he make good music.
Yeah.
But I prefer Jeremiah on the track though.
And then Ty, he give you some upbeat too. Jump on anything. He can't hit the high note like Jeremiah, but that's because he's not a true R&B singer. He's an
Baby,
artist.
come give me something, oh.
For me,
Tough one, bro.
It's definitely tough. I think Ty is more versatile because he can hop on like
Ooh, you hear that?
a beat track.
Can't stop loving you.
He can jump
Since
on.
I got a taste.
Baby, come give me something, oh.
Sorry, nigga. Go ahead.
Nah, he can jump on
I started crooning real quick.
He can jump on an upbeat track or he can slow it all the way down and sing like more of just a love song / ballad to you, to the ladies and whatnot. So I think he's more versatile, but damn, man, Jeremiah got hits. He's featured on some fucking hits.
That's what I said. Especially right now, ain't no wrong answer.
Yeah.
You threw Sway Lee in there before we cut the mics on. And what is Sway Lee on right now, though? Like, I agree. Sway Lee can give you a great hook.
I mean, I think the last one was that Sunflower, that track on the Spider-Man soundtrack, whatever, with Post Malone.
Oh, okay.
I think that's his last
Wait.
major.
Wait, you still listen to soundtracks?
Nah, I don't. I just know it's on the Spider-Man soundtrack.
Okay, but you heard the song.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember I
That
used to.
soundtrack's actually all right.
Right, he.
I do listen to.
See how,
I listen to
see how quick I
soundtracks.
made him feel insecure about the
Exactly,
soundtrack.
bro.
No, I don't listen to soundtrack.
I do.
like I just changed his whole shit up.
I don't listen to soundtrack.
Right.
Who listens to soundtrack? What you talking about, man?
Like, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't wait to hear a soundtrack to a movie back in the day.
Nah, I'm still with soundtracks, bro. Obviously, the
Lion
Black
King?
Panther was hit. I haven't listened to the Lion King yet because I don't like hearing the soundtrack before I go see the actual movie. Because then
You've seen it though.
no, but
You've seen the Lion King,
But
bro.
no, what I'm saying is that they add songs. I don't want to hear the new songs until I see it with the movie because that's how.
Oh,
they
to see
intended-
what's
They
seen.
seen how that's how they intended for you to receive the message. So I'm not gonna listen to it until I watch the movie.
I bet I can name one song that you've listened to before you saw the movie.
What?
Everybody heard Fast 7 when Paul Walker died. Then I see you again, or whatever that fucking song was.
Yeah, but
that was all over the place. You couldn't help but listen to that.
But the thing about that though
You
is
still
he
got
was
emotion
already-
at the end.
He had passed though, you know. So It wasn't no escaping that. Like, you knew that was coming in the movie at some point.
No, I'm talking about the song.
I know, but I'm saying is that you could release a song before the movie because you knew he had died in real life. Therefore, it was already dedication.
Okay. I
But
see what you-
let's just say in Aladdin, there's a new song that they came out with that's only in the new one. It's not in the old one.
that one
Because they changed the movie.
So like one
Ken-
song like that.
like Kendrick Lamar though, and SZA for Black Panther, that was at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. See, but that's because the soundtrack. A lot of times nowadays they do soundtracks and then they do albums that go with the CD.
You remember when I used to do music videos to the soundtrack and they got scenes of the movie? And I like, for people who hate spoilers, did y'all ever hate that? Like, I don't give a fuck about a spoiler, but you got a scene from the movie in the damn clip.
Well, back in
of
the
your
day,
music video.
you used to see that shit like on like a. I vividly remember this one. The whatever that Rugrat song was with.
Yeah.
Take
yeah.
me there.
Yeah, yeah.
That song, like they showed the
I Believe
whole
I Can
movie.
Fly?
They showed the whole movie. But I guess back then I didn't really think about spoilers. I don't think my mind was too focused on trying to figure out what the hell is about to happen in this movie. But nowadays, bro, I could see one trailer and my whole brain had started working this movie. It's like, oh shit, cuz about to kill boy.
Look, you writing the plot in your head and shit.
No, for real. I be in the movie Savage Jazz like, hey, this motherfucker the one.
You
She
found
be like-
Neo?
Yeah.
you knew.
Like, who? Like that motherfucker right there.
Do y'all watch Tales?
Like
I watched the Kanye one.
Tales of the Hidden
Kanye
Crib.
one.
Like the Kanye, the episode that was based off the Kanye episode. So
I'm not sure
Explain.
what Tales is.
Tales is a
the Irv Gotti show.
the Irv Gotti show to
Yeah.
come on BT.
So the
what,
fir-
what Kanye one?
The first episode of season 2 was based off Kanye's new song featuring Uncle Charlie. So it's about two brothers.
Oh, I saw that. I fell asleep on that one
Yeah,
though.
it was pretty dope. It was cool. It was cool.
It
for
was like
Tales.
one brother was a cop, one had just got out, which was
yeah.
played by a football player. What's his name?
Thomas Jones.
Thomas Jones. Yeah.
And
That was
then-
on Kanye.
Yeah, that song was by Kanye. It's called Brothers.
Well, no, it was like based.
It was based off Kanye's song Brothers. So and basically Thomas Jones' girl, Dre or whatever her name is, that was his girl, and then when he went to jail, his brother started dating her. So they beefing throughout the whole fucking movie or short movie or whatever you call it. And it's cool, man. Tales is cool, I guess.
Like, how do you like the writing of it though?
It could be better, but for like
Hang
as
on,
far as the
hang
show
on.
that's straight to TV, I guess it's cool.
You said what?
It could be
You
better.
cracking me up right now, bro.
Yeah, because of my sound.
Got a little closer, bear with me.
I got a cold, so bear with me. Misha hasn't seen it, but reason why I brought it up because I watched the episode yesterday, and they tried to do too many twists and turns, and it shit just gets stupid. Before we get into some real shit, real subjects we had to talk about, I want to shout out the Black Excellence Award for this week. Black Excellence goes to Ava DuVernay and the cast of When They See Us. So the Netflix series, again by Ava DuVernay, called When They See Us, is based off of the. I threw to you. It's based off of the Central Park
5.
There we go. Central Park 5. That series, they have now 16 Emmy nominations.
Yes.
16 Emmy nominations, which is major because the cast is, of course,
All African American.
all African American. So shout out to them. They get the Black Excellence Award for this week. Hot topic in the news this week.
Hot-ish.
Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Brother Love.
AKA Cassie's ex.
What? Okay. Oh, Cassie's ex. Got you. You think he
He's salty.
Yeah, bro. I think he gonna get her though. Like,
What do you mean get her,
I
bro?
think he still got her in
Bro,
the tuck.
she pregnant with a new dude, and I think they might be married.
You know what they say about pregnant chicks though?
I don't care what they say. All I know is the new dude got up in there shooting that bitch down. Bang bang. Taylor gang.
Don't call Diddy's girl, bitch.
What?
He said respect her. Anyways, Brother Love
Buddy.
got on Instagram.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. You got on Instagram, but remind me to tell you something about Buddy Love.
Okay, by Buddy Love. All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Brother Love got on Instagram and in a weird, I guess, way, announced that they're going to be returning Making the Band. Now, I personally think there's a shortage of writers because they just remaking a bunch of shit that we've seen before.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to making the band coming back. However, I wish it did involve someone other than Diddy because I've seen his personality on camera. I think he is made for the show, so I know it'll be a great show, but I would love to see someone else do it.
Well, okay, let me say this. Would you rather see, like the R&B side? Okay, he did 3 of them.
I don't want to see no fucking rappers. So it better be R&B.
I'm about to say, so you got the rappers, you got, not necessarily just rappers, because he made like a group of versatile people.
The band.
So the band.
I don't want to see
type
the band.
of show, Danny Kane type of show, or you want to see like Day 26?
I want to see the Day 26 type of show.
So you really was feeling when my
had to
man
sing
Brian
off.
A. hit that note on you. Although we've come
and they had his back.
Whoa, stop. Whoa, stop.
And they had his back real quick.
That shit was so staged.
I don't care how staged it was. But the added music and the effects when they put the glow on Brian A.
Pain in my head, I'd rather be dead. Okay, I wasn't. That was dope though. Did I see a sing off?
Yeah.
It made for great TV. We was at school the next
that
day
was
singing
the
that shit.
best scene of the whole series.
That started the 4th period. G.
Now let me say this though. To this day, I don't care. He may not have fit the group, but Brian H had the voice to be on that motherfucking team.
You think he should have been the solo instead of Donnie Klein?
Hell yeah. He
Yeah.
would have been better than Donnie, but I understand the whole,
Yeah.
the marketing
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
Donnie.
yeah.
But nah, man, Brian H should have been there.
Hey, Diddy had a whole group of R&B singers in the house, and that's like when Baggy Clothes was in. But when you watch the episodes now, bro, the wardrobe was atrocious.
Atrocious, bro.
Like,
It wasn't no worse than Chopper though.
No, Chopper's wardrobe was
Chopper and
atrocious.
Dylon, bro.
Ain't no band without Dylan.
Bro, that
But-
shit is beyond me.
But the reason why I don't want to see a show of rappers is because when you are a rapper, a lot of the music you make is based off of your life. Like I get invested in you, so I want to hear your story that you're rapping about. And that's one of the reasons I mentioned the baby earlier. That's one of the reasons why he popped, because not only is he rapping about certain things, but then you see him on camera actually get somebody the hands. You like, damn, he really is shook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you get invested in somebody's life. On a show, you don't have enough time to get invested into them. So if I'm just gonna see you kick a 16, I'm like, man, all right, wrap that shit up. I don't want to see that shit.
I really don't care like if it's based off rappers or R&B singers. I just want to see like, I guess more or less well-rounded artists, people that's kind of polished, that's ready to break, versus I feel like just a whole bunch of amateurs that he put together into a band.
It's gonna be.
See, but how do you guys feel about this? Johnny, you was just saying about how you didn't had time to connect with the people and whatnot. So what if, like, they did the actual forming of the band pretty fast, and then, or maybe 2 seasons. Like the first season is making it, and then the second season is you getting to know these people on a deep level.
Well, you ever seen
But they got to put them on back to back though.
Well, you ever seen The Four with DJ Khaled and Diddy?
Yeah.
Right. So Sheraya J, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she go,
she's probably season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
I didn't watch season 2.
Okay. So Sheraya J, she was the rapper on the show. But you know, The Four does a good job of telling you their story before they perform, and they do it each week.
Kind of like American Idol.
Yeah. So every time she rapped, I was emotionally invested because I knew the story, and I'm like, okay, I'm listening to the bars, and I'm like, I know what's going on. So if they release it in that way to where I get to know them, and then they write a 16 that is related to the story y'all just told me, then maybe I'm like, oh, this shit hit, because I can feel the passion from him in the studio.
Yeah, because a lot of times a lot of people come from like a struggle situation,
Yeah.
so they be like, I grew up with just my mom when he was homeless, this and that, yada yada. Then and that pops up in the bars, you be like, damn, I feel that.
But with R&B, I don't have to be connected to the artist because I'm connected to the subject matter. Like, if they singing about love, I know what that is. If they singing about a breakup, I know what that is. If they singing about heartbreak, I can relate. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to the subject matter even if I can't relate to the person.
But what if they sing about freak hoes?
I'm married.
He said,
I also don't want to see him
Say yourself, John.
like the band. Was that season 1 for Diddy?
you talking about the band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to see him putting like a whole bunch of different artists together trying to fit them into a actual fucking band. Like if you got a person that look like he could be, or a female that could be a solo artist, let them be solo. If it's a duo, let them be a duo. Like try to make them fit together, like they got real chemistry, like they really go together. Like the band was all over the place.
It was all Miami artist, a rapper from the Bronx,
yeah, a reggae
female
artist
rapper from
you know what I
Brooklyn.
mean?
Like it was all
a
over the
singer
place.
from Detroit, like it's all over the
He
place.
pretty much just took like something from everywhere and just tried to
Yeah,
mesh it.
so like,
But that is a one of those like difficult tasks that he was trying to create and master. So you can't knock his attempt.
And I already see some shit going wrong with this because I see people like, we should bring it back and bring us on as mentors. All right, look. Only person I want back on the show is Dylon. The rest of y'all,
oh man, hey,
Who said bring us back as
coming back
mentors?
as
Day
mentors.
26.
Yeah, fuck them.
I mean, they was a good group. They got
let me
two
say
good
this.
albums.
If they actually are R&B guys, then they wouldn't be bad mentors because, bro, they can literally talk about if Diddy lets them talk about like, you know, the stigma of bad boy artists don't make it, you know?
Because they could have made it. They just got in their own way. They couldn't stop fighting.
I think this show's a hit waiting to happen though, because just with social media, because like the last season, the band was like 2009. That's before
that's
like
huge, bro.
That's like before
Johnny,
social media was really really popular. Everybody had their own opinions to offer,
and
like,
that'll help you get on a personal level with the artists, even the ones that's trying out, because like you know, even like say the four season 1, like Javaya.
Yeah.
Like you knew who she was. One, they gave you the story. 2, social media was out, so you can be like, okay, she was a part of this group of like artists living in wherever she's from.
Javaya was a true winner of that show.
Yeah,
because
I mean, regardless of if she got the actual trophy, but she was the
she's the only one still relevant today.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
the winner. She could sing though. The winner.
I don't know why, like the winner, they always make them go into a hiding place until next season. Like
drop the song now.
Yeah,
like,
Evie.
Let's pop.
Evie, where you at?
Yeah, that was Evie. That's her name.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think
The one chick
James
that
Graham just won this last one. Where he at?
But the one girl who Evie went against, she was good.
Mm-hmm.
Darker skin girl.
Yeah. I
like
can't remember
her.
her name.
But hey, that one dude, Vincent, that motherfucker.
Man, nah, bro. We could sing, but I wasn't rolling with Vincent, bro.
I mean, you ain't got to roll.
Was he the
with
blonde hair
Vincent.
dude?
Yeah, but
nah.
Vincent, bro.
You like Jason Warrior?
Hey, hey, boy, listen. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I want to go through the TV and fighting, bro. He a sucker.
So, I think. What do y'all think in general though of like nobody's being creative? It's a remake of everything. Aladdin, Lion King.
No. I don't think that's not being creative. I think it was time, and I think Disney knew it was time. So might as well let's roll all these out immediately.
That's an easy bag though.
I don't think it's being creative, but it's not a bad business move because
at all.
It's just a nostalgia of some of these movies. It's like you gonna put out Lion King, you know you're gonna make $1 billion. It's just smart to do it. Now
some of them we don't need though. Like I got the hookup too.
Well, that shit was just trash in general. I didn't like that. I got the hookup the first one, but
Well,
like
it's not supposed to be a good movie though.
But these was
hey, whatever that movie with Silk the Shocker was a good movie.
Baller Boys, I think. Something like Baller Blocking.
I mean, these are
Hot Boys.
That's
Hot
no
Boys.
different than like Jordan, like retroing the same J's every other weekend. It's going,
yeah.
You're gonna make money, so do it. Now, I don't think by making these movies it stop you from putting out new shit and being creative with new things. Like Disney did put out new shit, new storylines and everything. And I think a lot of like from music to shoes to whatever, they always gonna be creative, put out new shit. But if you know you can put out a bag by remaking, or can get a bag by remaking old shit,
I just want them to remake Brothers, or remake How to Be a Player, or remake
You know what
About
I
Last Night.
I'm looking
You know
forward
what I
to coming
really
to America. I just hope they don't fuck it up.
What, Coming to America?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of coming to America,
Hope they'll fuck it up.
remember I was trying to tell you about Buddy Love.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how it all comes full circle. So if y'all bored, y'all need to go ahead and tune into Eddie Murphy. He was on Comedians in Cars getting coffee.
No.
with Jerry
That's a good
Seinfeld.
show. You ain't got to be bored to watch that.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
So if you are bored, I'm giving you something to do. So yeah, watch that show. It's Jerry Seinfeld show. Pretty much what it is literally like the title, Comedians in Cars getting coffee. So he normally he's in the car, so he'll go pick up like an old school Porsche or something. Go pick up a comedian and they'll ride around talking about whatever, and then they'll stop somewhere, get coffee. They'll talk there, then they'll go do something else. And this whole time they're having these organic conversations, man, and it's it's super dope. And Eddie Murphy, you know, he hasn't been in the limelight forever. So pretty much, I think this
him
is
and his
step
ex-wife
one.
made news.
Right. I think this is step one for him to maybe take that Netflix deal for that 70 mil or more to go ahead and do that stand up and also get into this Coming to America 2 like next show I was talking about and maybe another movie. So
How you think his stand up would be?
I think his stand up would be pretty good. I think if he comes in his stand up with the standpoint of acknowledging that he hasn't been around and he hasn't been here and almost giving his views on a few things, kind of stepping out. Now I know there's this big question of is he gonna be too raw? You know, I think
I
he's
hope so.
smart. I think he's smart though.
I think he got to be.
Because listen, he started off extra raw, and then he went to like kids movies. So he's smart and he understands the balance of both sides. So I think it's going to come out somewhere in the middle, maybe a little bit on the raw side, and I think he gets the leeway because he is who he is.
I hope that he's raw. I hope he's uncensored and unfiltered because that's what comedy's supposed to be: uncomfortable situations that make you laugh. And there was a comedian on Comedy Central that made a tasteless joke about XXXTentacion. Now, question though, should certain topics be off limits? Because even if you don't find it funny, does that mean that it's inappropriate? It's just not a joke for you. Should she have the right to say the joke? And for context, people, what the joke was is that she was on stage and she said, you know, do you all know who XXX is? Now she's a white female performing in front of a white audience, so asking that question was appropriate. It wasn't the assumption that they would know who he was. And she said that he was a rapper that got killed. He had $50,000 in cash to go buy a vehicle, and he got murdered and robbed for the $50,000 in cash. And the punchline was, that'll be an excellent Venmo commercial. Obviously, because Venmo is cash free, you just transfer money, so it's electronic cash instead of actually having the physical cash. So that was the punchline. Unfunny joke, but should comedians protect her right to attempt the joke?
I'm gonna say this. As a comedian, you know, they have that leeway to like pretty much talk about whatever. It's just you can talk about whatever you want to talk about when you up there on that stage, but just know that there's going to be consequences of people may not want to hear her no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, we can feel a certain type of way, but you can't like take her comedian title from her because she has put in the work, I'm sure, and for her even to be on a status of what
Comedy
she was
Central,
doing,
yeah.
Then you know she had some sort of work put in. So yeah, only thing is just don't listen to her or don't watch her specials or don't purchase them. So that's just what comes with it. So she went on the edge and it looked like she died on it.
Were you offended?
Was I?
Yeah.
A little
was.
bit,
I
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Like
Why?
I thought it was a tasteless joke. I mean, beyond it not just being funny in general, like you don't hear too many. I personally haven't heard any comedian talk about someone's death. Like they talk about the funeral because you talk about all the people at the funeral, how they fucking crying and shit.
We got to keep it in context though. Was this a joke about somebody's death?
I think so.
You think it was a joke about somebody?
Yeah,
I thought it was
so.
a joke about somebody who died, but I don't think there was a joking on the murder. Like the murder wasn't the punchline. The punchline was,
why you carrying 50 grand?
50 grand, because there's a lot of Michael Jackson jokes that's still out there. You know what I'm saying? That people still are willing to make. You
Yeah,
know
but those jokes on Michael Jackson would be about him
Exactly.
being a pedophile or whatever or whatnot. It's not about him dying like over
No,
like
but
to do to
let me
drug
say this, though.
overdose.
There are some jokes out there about Mike and drugs.
Right.
Him doing drugs, but not him laying on his deathbed because of drugs. Like I just personally haven't heard any jokes centered around someone's actual death.
Yeah.
I heard jokes about being at my grandma's funeral or whatever. I heard those type of jokes. So I thought it was tasteless.
Have you ever been to a Corey Holcomb show?
No.
Go. Go. If you don't,
I know
if you want to hear
he's
jokes
super
about somebody's death,
I know
go
he's
to
super
one of
raw.
his shows.
But I just thought it was tasteless in today's society. I think we people like the society are starting to draw lines of what comedians should or
See,
shouldn't
that's why
say.
I'm against it, man. And I wasn't offended. I just thought the joke wasn't funny. But I love comedy, man. I'm a huge fan of Eddie Murphy Delirious because of how raw it is. Eddie Murphy Raw, obviously. Any comedian, Andrew Schultz, one of my favorites right now, who roasted a deaf person in the front row, was fucking hilarious. Like I love that type of content. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna be offended about something.
I don't know.
You got to just talk about it.
I don't know. Lines should be drawn, but it's happening. Like obviously you can't.
Y'all gave Ryan Williams no break. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously you
don't y'all.
You can't.
Hey, we let him have it.
Yeah, there you go. We didn't give him no break, motherfucker.
You can't cross the line with the LBGT community. You can't cross like with the political correctness. You can't cross the line like far as using midget. Like you have to say small people. Like it's certain lines you can't cross nowadays.
Do you agree with it though? Not that you. I agree with you that you can't cross it, but how do you feel about it personally?
Personally, like, I mean, like,
now if she was joking about him getting shot and shit, I'd be like, yo, that you went way too far. I think the joke was about the 50 grand.
Me personally, I would probably lean towards being politically correct. But if you want to be that comedian that steps over that line, like I have the freedom to say this because I'm a comedian, just be ready to accept any like repercussions of that.
And that's the key.
And that's like with Dave Chappelle. Like he's like, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Like,
and that's the key because as good as Eddie Murphy was in Delirious, in Eddie Murphy Raw, he said after I did that stand up, I had the LGBT community after me. You know what I'm saying? They was really after my ass.
And the thing too is that you just gotta have confidence that enough people are gonna think it's funny compared to not funny. And you gotta and that's just being a good comedian.
And that's the thing. Like it's gonna be funny to somebody. I wasn't personally offended by the joke. I just thought the shit wasn't funny.
Yeah, it wasn't funny at all.
Somebody else who made news about like offending people was Jermaine Dupri. I don't know if y'all caught his comments, but he was doing an interview and they were asking him about female rappers. And they asked him about who's your favorite female rapper right now?
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls, Cardi B, blah blah blah. And he said he feel like they asked him who's the best right now. And he said he feel like they all rapping about the same shit. Nobody's pushing the genre forward by rapping about something different. And he received so much backlash because obviously it was, well, if you're going to complain about women rapping about shaking their ass, because he called it stripper music. And he said, if you're going to complain about women rapping about the same shit, stripper music, then how about all these male rappers that all of them sell drugs?
Well, he was ill-informed. Like, I don't think he really...
They only gave him those three, though, to pick from. So, to make it full context, it wasn't like all female... What do you think of all female rappers? Yeah. Because he brought up Tierra Whack, and that's basically how I heard about who she was, because of him.
Right. So, I just feel like his answer was, like, ill-informed. Like, he did... I don't think he took the whole spectrum of women rappers. Like, because you do have, like, people like Rhapsody out there who...
No, but...
Again, it was the question. They said of those three. Yeah.
Right.
Those three. Who you think is the best of those? Well, four, I guess, because City Girls is two. So of those four, Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls, and Cardi B. And he was like, all them rapping the same about the same shit.
But all those three may be in the same lane. But he said like I felt like his answer was more generalized, just of women rap as a whole.
I disagree.
Versus just those three.
I disagree because then he threw out a female lyricist in Tierra Whack who I've never heard of. So for him to then say, this is the artist that I think got it, then I think he was like separating. Of those four, nobody's pushing it forward. This girl is going to do it.
Let me say this, bro. I think what he said wasn't really nothing wrong with it. It is stripper music. If it is like hot girl summer music, you know what I'm saying? It is.
And all of them in relationships.
Throw that ass in the circle.
they
you know what I'm saying?
They be in the leaders of the hot girl summer, but all of them booed up.
But I'm not mad at them though. Think about all the rappers that's married or got girls.
Hey, facts.
They be out here rapping about bitches riding in a Lamborghini.
That just means fans are so stupid.
Exactly.
We so stupid, bro.
Don't we us, nigga.
You a fan?
No, we them. I can enjoy the music without being like, man, I'm gonna be like him. And I'm gonna give me a chick in my Lamborghini.
You told your Tupac hit him up story, and you was shooting everybody.
Well, I was 12, 9, 10. All right, but no, like legit though. I think that it is stripper music, and I enjoy it. Like,
but see,
so ain't nothing wrong.
Why does that have to be a diss? Because
it's not a diss.
Exactly. I don't know why it has to be a diss.
It's fire.
It's like,
I don't think it's a diss to those females because that's the type of music that they're making. But I felt that was a generalized comment, like he put on the women genre of rap as a whole.
And you had a problem with that. Basically, he's sneezing. Shit.
Yeah, because it's more like how you said. There's tons of rappers who make music about selling drugs, but the top rappers in the game don't. So the rappers is like more well-rounded to whereas like those more lyricists, like as far as the females that's lyricists, they're not known right now.
So here's
they're
the
not
thing.
getting pushed.
So I listened to, he was on the Red Pill podcast on Tuesday. So I listened, or last Tuesday. So I listened to that full interview just to see get a thorough understanding of what he meant by the topic. And in that he explained that, hell, these were the three people they gave me. I wasn't talking about all of female rap, but they also talked about the fact that every time somebody mentions female rap, somebody immediately says, "Well, what about the guys? If you're gonna chastise the women
Right.
for their content, what about the men?" And he compared that to All Lives Matter. Why can't we stick to what we're talking about? We're talking about women in rap and their content, not
That's deep.
not men in their content.
That's pretty
We can both of them can be their own separate issues that we can address separately. We don't have to compare or put them all in one when we're talking about it. And the same thing and he also mentioned that if somebody does that, that's because that's a conversation they want to have already.
But the funny thing too is like it's almost like they were extra offended and then they tried to flip it on you. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel attacked. Let's say that. You know what I mean? Like people do that all the time. You be like, man, bro, like why you always drinking? And then they be like, well, why you always smoking?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Hey,
they feel attacked.
That's
you know
how
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
Like when you're arguing with your girl and you think you got a good point, and then she bring up some other shit. Well, last week you left the chicken in the fucking sink, and you like, bro, that has nothing to do with
But
today.
you didn't take the chicken out today.
Right.
So we
Right.
ain't fucking eating.
Right. It's just like, yo, just say my bad and let's move on.
Talk about taking out the chicken real quick. Ain't nothing worse than when your mom tell your ass in the morning before you go to school or something, bro, take that chicken out before you get on that bus. And you forget to take the chicken out, nigga, you get home and you like, bruh, it's no chicken out. How we gonna eat?
Hey, I did that maybe once or twice. You know what fixed it? Mom's was petty. Oh, ain't nothing thought out. Then
Hey, we ain't eating.
we ain't eat. And she'll
She
get
said
some.
figure it out.
She'll get
time
some.
out.
She'll get some for her and my dad.
Oh, she extra petty,
And
bro.
me and my brothers had to figure the shit out.
In your scenario, my mom just didn't take the chicken out of her goddamn self.
Why didn't she? Well, because she went to work before me.
But wait.
But why she
wait,
didn't
wait.
take the chicken out of her
Who
goddamn
in a right mind is about to ask a black mother why
No,
you ain't
I
take it
know
out
that.
yourself?
No, I'm asking this from a grown adult looking back.
You still ain't about to ask mom why
See,
she ain't
but
taking it
that's
out.
why.
You
But look,
still ain't about to ask mom that.
That in that situation is because she left early. But a lot of times it's okay. I'm getting off at 6. You got out of school at 2:25, 2:45.
Yeah.
Take the chicken out.
That's what I'm used to.
And I'm too caught up in
that's what I'm used to.
kicking it with my friends and playing games didn't take it out.
I got the answer to that, though, Nate. It don't matter why she
Yeah,
ain't take it out.
it don't matter, bro. Exactly.
It don't matter why she ain't.
Fuck you talking about.
Right. It was because I wanted you to take it out.
Right.
You know what
I'm
I'm
trying
saying?
to teach you responsibility, young man.
You seen that meme that said I was crying so my mom got me ice cream, and so some black chick followed up. Shit, when I cried, my mama said, "Shut up before I give you something to cry about."
Hey, boy, listen.
Facts.
That shit real. Speaking of
What the
memes,
hell was we
bruh,
talking about?
Little baby looking like he make his animal crackers fight each other before he eat them, his old ugly ass.
What the hell was we talking about? I can't even remember. Oh, we was talking about Jermaine Dupri. Oh, Jermaine Dupri's protege. Look, I've tried to cape up for Bow Wow many times. I even listened to his Greenlight mixtapes back in the day.
Fuck Sean Moss.
But as to quote Charlamagne the God, no one man should have all this corny, because he just consistently display level of corny. He was in the club,
Facts.
and first somebody thought he was performing, and I said, well, it don't even look like they paying attention to him. It's like he got a mic from somewhere, and he gets on the mic and they playing a song by Sierra, and I think it was 1-2 Step, and he goes, I had that bitch first. Like, bruh, fam, Sierra is married
Yeah.
with a star quarterback. You ain't been thought about, fam. She long gone.
Him and Future got to relax.
They gotta
They both-
relax,
they
bro.
both gotta
Don't
relax.
bring Future into this.
Future do this shit a lot too.
Future
Nah.
gotta relax, bro.
Hey,
They both got to relax.
I feel you, but
You
we
fell in
talking
love
about
with a nigga
Bow
drinking
Wow right now.
codeine. How you gonna fall for a nigga drinking creatine? Like, yeah, Future gotta relax.
I get it, bro, but we ain't talking about Future
We
right
ain't talking
now.
about all lives matter. He's
Goddamn.
right. He's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like-
we not talking about all lives matter.
How you gonna bring Future into this? He wasn't at the club talking about 1-2 step.
But I just don't I've always tried to try to help the guy out and be like, yo, Bow need his credit, but come on, bro.
Everything he did felt stretched. Even when he got his grill, it just was at the wrong time. It seemed like
Yeah, like,
he was drooling and spitting everywhere. Like, bruh,
do your grill even fit, bro?
do it even fit, bruh? That whole thing with his boy standing behind him, talking about, yeah, all that shit.
Right. And then
Pink slip this and that. It's
and
like,
the internet
man,
being the internet, they got on his ass. They
Got
put
him.
up a picture of him and Sierra together, and my
Stand on
man's is
tippy
stand on his tippy toes. Like, bro,
hell nah.
why can't he just
I ain't never seen that,
relax,
but
bro?
That's hilarious. Hilarious.
Ryan Davis, a comedian, he was just here this past weekend, and he was all on his social media saying, I'm in Ohio, I'm in Dayton, Ohio for the weekend. We gonna give Bow Wow love. So he had his followers playing Bow Wow music, and then Bow Wow comes
Just
with this
screwed
shit.
it up,
He just
bro.
screwed it up.
See, the thing about people like Bow Wow, like,
Y'all wouldn't even let him become Shad Moss. He tried to
nah,
become
fuck
Shad
that.
Moss, and
but
he's
that's
still
on
Bow
him
Wow.
though. But he could easily be like, I'm not gonna say necessarily an OG, but he could be like just someone respected the game in general. Like,
Is it too late though? You think?
Yes, now it is. He's 100% too late. Bruh, honestly, bruh, after he got that gig on CSI like Cyber or some
Yeah.
shit, he could have just played that correctly, moved on to anything. He
coulda-
had a movie
he
deal.
could have been Ice-T.
Yeah, or something. But he don't got no chill. It's like he's got the Wale isms. Like he got too much of why y'all don't respect me. Like I'm Mr. 106 in Park. Do y'all know what I did for this community? Y'all know what I did for the rap game? It's like, bruh, chill. We understand you high. Like Lil Wayne was high. But you don't see Wayne out here tripping.
So
just because he was Mr. 106 in Park, he could be respected to this day. Like, what's the from Biv DeVoe?
Ronnie?
Not Ronnie.
The one that worked with Diddy.
Yeah,
Michael Bivins.
Michael Bivins. He's super respected. He might have been the most talentless
Yeah,
person in
right,
the group.
right.
But
was
he
the only one at the
always got
business
a
side.
gig. He always on somebody's show, like being a judge or something. He's hella respected in just the industry as a whole.
See, but look.
Bow Wow could have been that.
Bow Wow has zero humble in
Bow
him.
Wow could have been Michael Bivins.
Hey, he didn't say that bullshit, did he?
Bow Biv Devoe.
But nah, dead ass though. I think if
Bow,
Bow
shout out
Wow,
to Bow Biv Devoe, bro.
if Bow Wow had any type of humble in him, bruh, he would have just been so much better off. You know what I mean?
So, question. You ever got like if it's a guy in your crew that's that corny, like what do you do? How do you rectify that? Somebody that damn corny in the crew.
I mean, if you got
just
somebody
stop hanging with
that
him?
corny in your crew, no, you have a conversation with him and you be like, "Hey, listen, man, hang on." So you have a conversation with him and be like, "Look, bro, why you be acting like that?" And then if they can't like,
Nah, I know exactly what the recourse is for that because ain't nobody like in a crew of guys. We ain't that nice to have a conversation with you.
oh yeah, that's true. I
You
guess.
just
No.
like,
It depends how old you are, bro. And listen,
it's like lame. So as soon as somebody say lame, you just straighten your shit up.
bro. No, bro. It depends on how old you are. Back in the college days, it's lame.
Right.
Bro, cut that lame shit out.
Exactly. Cut that lame shit out.
But then eventually, you know, your crew forms amongst people who are doing the same shit you're doing and about the same shit
Because
you
Buddy
about.
from Trotwood, you be like, he on that lame shit again. You know what I'm saying? We rolling. So, I don't know. Bow just always going to be that way. Real quick, y'all see R. Kelly's crisis manager stepping down?
Nah, what happened?
Well, he did an interview because everybody turned R. Kelly in and shit, and they gave the FBI like 20 more tapes of him with underage women.
Damn, bro, he going
They
down.
all trying to say their ass.
They all trying-
he definitely gonna have to sit down 7 to 10 years.
So what type of pressure you think was on the other people for them to turn him in?
Oh, once the Fed stepped in, you going to jail.
Yeah.
So if you want to cut a deal and like get us the least amount of time as possible, you're gonna have to turn them in. So at this point, they all saving their ass.
Bruh, where you get a 32-ounce beer from? Cuz just opened a 32-ounce beer in
He
the
ordered a
kitchen.
40-ounce can. That motherfucker opened up like click, clack,
Like,
click, clack, click.
It got a zipper on it. Like, damn.
Is
bruh.
it resealable?
Right. I've never seen a 32
But
ounce
yeah,
beer
I
like
mean,
that.
they all just saving their ass at this point, man. And Kale's gonna have to sit down 17 years
Now,
for sure.
listeners,
But we
please
can still
believe.
listen to the features.
Please believe when the feds are on you, it's because they have let you hang yourself. Like, you don't get away. That first one.
Oh, they take their time.
Yeah, they take their time. Like, I've witnessed it firsthand to where they let you do what you gonna do until they ready, and when they ready, you are going to sit down. Ain't no deal you can cut. You sitting the fuck down.
Yeah.
That's pretty
He
bad.
gonna have to take a break
But
from life.
his crisis manager, who I thought, if I'm R. Kelly, I would have fired him after he let me go on Gayle King and show my ass like that.
Nah, ain't no. He didn't let him do that. No.
As the crisis manager, he should have stepped in when he saw that interview was going so poorly.
Nah,
like
he
that.
should
No,
never
no.
even allow him.
Exactly.
No,
like,
no,
bro.
bro, bro. They listen. If you go behind the curtain, they talking like, "Look, you gonna do this. You gonna do this. You gonna do this." R. Kelly, like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Perfect. And he get out there, bro, and it went from zero. It was cool for a little bit, and then he start going crazy.
I'm not
I
even
mean, you
let him
seen
go.
Venus Williams' daddy step in when she was like 14. Like,
But-
you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like,
I'm not even letting
No,
him
bro,
go to the
that's
show.
14 versus a 40-year-old molester.
but you hire me to be the crisis
Listen,
manager, so let me
release
manage
a
this
sta-
but
crisis
the
ass
check
interview.
is clear.
We're gonna
Facts.
release a statement through the lawyer. I'm not even lying.
Fuck that. We're going to do it through LeBron and uninterrupted.
I'm not even lying him to go on the fucking show, or like you said, we're gonna release a prepared statement that we pre-record and we give it to the media. I'm not letting him do no fucking live interview and then have to answer the tough questions, especially when he still have to go to trial and whatever he said on this show could be used in a trial. I'm not letting him go on that fucking show.
And even if you do, at some point, if we're watching it as spectators, like, somebody step in and save this thing. Like, how don't you step in and be like, all right, yo, Robert, this ain't working.
Hey, it's just a shame though because he is one of the greats. You can't never take that away from him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, but he deserves to sit down, and he ain't the only one. It's plenty of other motherfuckers that needs to be sitting down right next to him.
Who you know?
Not just
Air they ass
Trump?
out there, Nate.
Trump,
Nah, he sound like he knew some
Harvey
cats in the
Weinstein.
community.
Weinstein,
Charlie Sheen.
Epstein, all the motherfuckers. So I just hope Art Kells is not the last person. Is what I'm going to say.
Are you still listening to the features like me said?
Absolutely.
I'm listening to all Kells.
Like,
so,
you may tap your foot.
like any Kells, if it comes on, I'm not going to turn. I'm not going to request. I'm not going to play it myself. But if it come on, I ain't about to change.
You ain't putting a quarter in the jukebox, basically.
Yeah.
But if it's playing, you gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm a vibe to it.
That's tough, bro, because Apple Music ain't got the memo yet that like we not supposed to be playing him, and they create a favorites playlist every Tuesday,
he
and
come
sometimes you just get a feature and you like
Step in the name of love.
I ain't stepping in the name of love, but she got that honey love, and I'm
Hey,
like,
fam,
damn.
he got hits like, and then just think if you want to like blackball or I can't even say blackball because
What's your favorite video?
he deserves some of the shit, a lot of the shit. But
What's your favorite video?
Kel's video,
Yeah.
I don't know. Initial is probably my favorite song, so probably that.
Oh, okay. Because they got 20 tapes.
Oh, shut up, man.
He tried to figure it out too. Like,
He says she golden shower, golden shower,
right.
golden shower one.
He did have a gold braids in one of them shorts. So,
Definitely
The pop
did.
hyper.
Nationwide Ali, man, tell us about your achievements. You about to be Blade.
Nah, man.
He about to be Blade. Is that real?
That's dead ass.
Yeah.
So
So
how do you say his name?
Mahershala.
Mahershala. Cottonmouth. That's how I got
Everybody,
introduced to him.
no, but you need to learn this. Like, as much as you know Denzel Washington, how to say that, you need to learn how to say.
Denzel and Mahershala.
No, shut up. You need to know how to say Mahershala Ali. That's how important he is to our community. So pretty much, I'm telling you, he's the Denzel of our community right now. Denzel is passing the baton to my man.
Did you watch
He
What's it
got
called?
back-to-back Emmys
Green
in 2
Pass?
years. Green Book.
Green Book. You watch it?
Yes, I watched it.
What you think?
It was awesome. He did a great job. Great job.
Because you was judging his acting, not necessarily the story.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the story, the what you're referring to was, I don't know.
No,
30
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I just saw a lot of backlash on social media about the script.
Oh man, come on, bro. They tripping.
You know how
He
social
did
media is.
Obviously, he did a good job if he won that goddamn Oscar.
Well, obviously.
So look, he's won Oscars in back-to-back awards, back-to-back years. So it was definitely a
Bro, he
like
got chips with his 32-ounce beer, though.
a dream, right? He came prepared,
Right.
but
It's hooked onto the can, too. Like, it's just, fuck.
let me get the power pack. Power
Right.
pack 2.
This nigga got an adult Lunchable. All right, go ahead.
Oh shit. Yeah, fuck. But
Why didn't you just ring for the extra 8 ounces and get a 40, though? Like, he said 32.
32. I need 32.
You ain't worth the 209. You gonna get this $1.95. I don't know what that is.
But yeah, so what I was saying was I don't even know what I'm saying. I know he won back-to-back awards at the back-to-back Oscars at the awards. So
Now, here's the thing, though. I mean, obviously, it's Hollywood, so they can make it look like whatever. I just don't get athletic ability from him when I look at him.
athletic ability.
Yeah, so when you play Blade, who's great at martial arts and can kick your ass, it's Hollywood, so they're gonna make it look good. But just looking at him, I'm not getting those vibes.
See, Mahershala Ali from the 40 homie, he played college basketball.
But ain't he like 59 now?
No, he's not 59, bro.
Okay.
No, he's a youthful dude.
I don't know about that.
He's younger than Denzel was in Training Day.
Denzel wasn't karate in though.
But what I'm saying though is that when Denzel was in Training Day, you never thought he was old. That's what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
again,
is that
it's
he's
Hollywood, so it's gonna look good. I'm just saying, like, looking at him, are you like
Yes.
okay? Because
Yes, but you've only seen him
Cottonmouth.
but even Cottonmouth.
He had other movies. He's definitely a good ass actor.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's great. Yeah, I agree.
So look, bro, pretty much. So this as an insider here, what I've heard is that Marvel, they cast him. It's like a dream casting. It's the one that you think about that you could just like, man, it's never gonna happen. But he stepped into this realm, not necessarily reluctantly, but people say that Leonardo DiCaprio is like the last true actor because he doesn't star in like major films.
He
like,
get an Oscar yet? I know that was the whole thing.
I don't know, but I don't care either. So, pretty much they're trying to say like stepping into the Marvel universe, pretty much it dumbs down your career kind of, but it boosts it because it's almost like it's a money grab, which I don't agree with. But beyond all that, so apparently I guess like I think they're gonna keep his movies rated R, and the new Doctor Strange movie is gonna actually be a horror film. So I think the pairing with Doctor Strange and Blade is probably gonna be where they go with this. We're not gonna see no Blade movie until like 2021 though, because it's not gonna happen until what they call Phase 5, and we only on Phase 4 right now. So they gave us a little tease. They didn't tell us exactly what the movie's gonna be about, who's gonna be in it, yada yada, the supporting actors. But it is a huge bombshell and a big thing for our community that he is gonna be in this movie, because they're gonna drop that movie and Black Panther in the same year, pretty much. So you're gonna have back to back like that. And it's just giving us an opportunity to go ahead and shine. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm excited to see Blade. I definitely was a Blade watcher. I really only seen the first two though. I didn't see
the
Blade
third one,
Trilogy.
you ain't missed nothing, bro.
I like Blade. Like Wesley Snipes, he wanted to like be part of the reboot.
He wanted to file his taxes.
Yeah, he wanted to be the new Blade.
But again, this is Hollywood again rebooting something else with no new script.
No.
They
It's
don't
gonna be a new script.
They don't have a new script.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, it's
Bro,
like-
every Marvel movie is based on a comic, and it's always a new script.
I just want to see how this is going to fit within the whole Marvel like storyline, because like if you watch the original Blaze, that wasn't like, to me that didn't feel like a superhero type of movie.
It didn't though.
Like, so I want to
He
see
seemed
how
like a vigilante almost.
like I want to see how they're going to make that fit within the whole Marvel storyline. But I think
wait,
Mahershala is a dope pick to play Blade in this new reboot of it.
so where does Spawn fit into all this? Is he? Like, so Blade's half vampire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you get his strength from.
Blade's,
What is Spawn?
Blade's story is
Spawn's a demon,
Blade. Okay,
but
back to
is
Blade
he a
real quick.
hero?
No, he's an anti-hero kind of.
Okay,
They call. He's like a you know what an anti-hero is, right?
man, like it gotta suck, for the vampires out here. They just kicking it, and Blade just running around killing them.
No. But Blade is sensitive to
Spawn is a superhero, but he's part of a. He wasn't DC or Marvel. He's like somebody else. I don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Yeah, but Daredevil was part of Marvel though. But main thing, bro, is that Nate, like I said, that this next Doctor Strange movie is gonna be a horror movie. So they're gonna be able to, I think, combine him and Blade and do it that way. I think this next phase, bro, is gonna look way different.
Was Blade ever part of a super team?
No, he did a whole lot of features in like Spider-Man comics.
I think
but anytime that they wanted to talk about Dracula and vampires, Blade, here comes Blade. You know what I mean? So he was almost the perfect character for that genre when they wanted to get into that. So it happens a lot, but yeah, man. I mean, Blade's a good character. I can't wait to see the haircut they throw on Mahershala. It's gonna be fire. I know it is.
Yeah.
And you already know, bro. Like,
so why didn't Luke Cage take off in the second season then?
Well, the reason with Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, all of those characters, they were manned by somebody other than Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is the guy who runs the MCU now. Like, all the movies that we've seen that led up to Avengers Endgame. So now they weren't they didn't have a corresponding story that went in line or affected the main movie story. So this guy, Kevin Feige's like, look, if we're going to do TV shows, they have to actually be tied in directly with the movies, and they're going to affect the movies. So pretty much, that they're moving on to new characters and things like that, but they don't want to throw everything that they've worked on away. So
they
they've
even
created
got Black
this
Lightning out there, Cloak and Dagger and all that.
But that's DC.
Okay.
But so they've created Disney Plus, which is going to be a new channel. Pretty much, it's going to be there for the TV shows. So they're bringing out WandaVision, which is going to be pretty much Vision and Scarlet Witch. They got their own show. You got a show that's going to have what's his name? Anthony Mackie playing the Falcon, and then you got the fucking what's Cap's boy's name?
Bruh,
Winter Soldier.
Papa Doc.
Yeah, exactly. So
Papa Doc out here.
they gonna have their own show together. The Hawkeye's gonna have his own show. So all these characters that they've built up, they're gonna pretty much continue to roll them out into TV shows. Loki's gonna have his own too. So they're gonna merge that and then affect, the big timeline of the movie. So that's why they canceled out all of those other Netflix shows.
And it was just like budget based. Like I think it's hard to create a hit show without having a nice budget. And
No.
Like,
I love the way they made those.
I did. Like Luke Cage, like coming from watching the movies to looking at the TV shows, like
See, but the way that
But
they did
that'll
it,
never be the same though. Like you'll never see a TV show with the same budget as a.
I mean,
movie.
I don't expect it, but like you would at least want to see that type of production. And like hell, Luke Cage, I guess he still was just like the civilian of Harlow, or it's Harlow, right? So he was just in a fucking hoodie every fucking show. But just even like some of the like scenes where he's jumping out of the fucking window, like just like the technology, it just didn't feel like it was really happening. Like you could see like the technology was lagging.
So let me put my ignorance on display. When I first started watching Luke Cage, I had no idea who the fuck he was. So I was excited that I thought it was not fictional. I mean, when I say not fictional, meaning that I didn't think he was getting ready to have superpowers. I just thought he was about to be just that nigga that say the hood. But then it just got real
real super.
real superhero shit. I'm like, oh, man. They done fucked it up.
Here come this motherfucker with
Right.
this suit on with this yellow mask.
Exactly. Like,
Because, no, it was. Like, Cottonmouth was just a dude from the hood that was causing havoc. And honestly, man, they killed him off way too quick, bro. But obviously they killed him off for good reason because now he's Blade.
right. Right. You move on to bigger and better things.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So, bruh, Marvel Universe, bruh, is the shit, bruh. It's the best thing going on, movies, TV, entertainment right now, bruh. You just can't beat it. You can't.
So, in the sports world, because we it's not really much to talk about, but we do a poor job of like keeping listeners up on our opinion on sports. So hour 2, goddammit, guess what?
Guess what?
Sports.
All right.
Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
I'm throwing to you. Explain it to the people.
So Tyreek Hill, man, he had gotten to this whole situation with his kid's mother and his kid. He was accused of breaking his kid's arm in a dispute. He's denied it. More footage came out, audio of him arguing with his girl pretty much about if he did it or not, if he assaulted her. So pretty much I think what's going on is there was no definite proof of what really happened. So I think the NFL, they're going to take a step back from this whole player conduct policy and try to let the law handle that a little bit more. And then if somebody's arrested and charged, then they'll put their foot down too. But there were instances where the NFL were pretty much they were suspending players that hadn't committed a crime. They were like, you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been around that. You shouldn't even be associated with that.
They released audio tapes of him in that domestic dispute, right?
No, not necessarily during the dispute. It was an argument about what you did to your son, and the whole time he's denying it. Like, I ain't do shit. What are you talking about? So, pretty much is what he say, she say, and they're like, okay, well, until somebody's charged, hang on, until somebody's charged, then pretty much like we're not gonna suspend them yet. Which I think that's how it should be. Like, their job shouldn't be fucking cops. They shouldn't be investigating crimes. Like, let the cops do their work. If somebody's charged with something and then they plead guilty, take a plea deal, then yeah, suspend their ass because they're guilty. You know what I mean? And that's what our justice system
how do you
says.
feel about the fact that like he's not being suspended in any games?
I don't think he should be until the law lays down the law. It's not the NFL's job to police the world.
So, all right, here's my thought on it. I just would like everybody to stop believing that the NFL cares about any of the communities other than the community of the dollar bill. Like, they and this is why people give the NFL backlash, because they'll prop themselves up as if they care about domestic violence when it comes to suspending a player who's probably past his prime or a player that's no good in the league any fucking way. So they'll be like, yo, look, we care. Here's an example. Ray Rice is gone. You know what I'm saying? But they were fully aware of the tape and they were willing to let him play when they thought he could be productive. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that may be true, J. Will.
But it's anything. It's with anything.
No.
Like I feel like you know.
But my thing is that may be true. But I feel like they're backtracking slowly.
Yeah.
Because listen, the running back, Kareem Hunt, he got suspended for boot stumping a girl at a hotel. So it's just like, they did suspend a guy in his prime. He's in the prime of his fucking life, career, all that. So I think they get it, but it's still like not as severe as it was back in the day when Ray Rice was pretty much the first victim of NFL being lawmakers.
Well, Ray Rice definitely was a scapegoat.
No, he caught her with a mean hook, bro.
No, he did. He did, but
he earned that.
No,
shit.
he earned his suspension for sure. I don't think he earned his way out the league because I thought he deserved a second chance. Had he been a running back that still was getting 1,200 to 1,500 yards, he would have still been in the league. It's just the fact that he was no longer that back. But dealing with Tyreek Hill, they wanted to suspend him. They just didn't have enough to build a case on because there wasn't any fucking like concrete evidence from the police investigation. Actually, the police stopped investigating, or they had closed it at one point.
There's multiple cases of NFL didn't have shit.
Right.
That's
what I'm saying.
Suspended the person.
Well, no. The NFL has
court of public opinion is powerful.
The NFL hasn't suspended anyone if they didn't have like real shit to go off, like anyone.
No.
Even with the girl, his
no.
his
what
fiance,
about,
she wouldn't come forward and testify against him.
What did they have against Zeke?
They had the people or the girl that he saw it was testifying against him.
But
So,
but okay,
I mean, you couldn't tell.
but no,
Was
you
this
didn't
the
know.
video where he pulled the girl's shirt down?
But who did it?
No,
Okay.
not that.
But who did it, Nate?
What you mean?
Who did the damage to that girl? Who beat that girl up? Zeke said it wasn't him.
They had her test
Exactly, but what I'm saying,
testimony, whatever.
Okay, but Nate, that's still nothing against Zeke.
I mean,
that's just an
but
accusation.
at that point,
Zeke wasn't charged.
At that point, it's he say versus she say.
That's exactly what we have today.
Not only that, you had a whole bunch of shit. No, you don't have that today because she didn't come forward. She would not testify against him. I guarantee you, if she had came forward and testified against Tyreek Hill, he'd be suspended. They didn't get no cooperation from her. All you had was these tapes to where, based off these tapes, you can't really draw a conclusion. Like, he made a comment like, you should be scared.
Where'd they even get the tapes from?
Because she
recorded them.
She recorded them.
And then how did they get public?
Probably TMZ or some shit. But like she would not testify against them, and then it was just the one comment where he's like, "You should be scared of me too, bitch," or whatever. But does that mean physical damage, or does that mean air her out, or put shit out on TMZ, or like exposing news or whatever? Like, so you didn't have really anything to go off, and not only that, the legal investigation was closed. So it's like we can't really suspend them based off the evidence that we have.
I still
right
feel like Zeke is a part of that whole situation where
Now,
there was no proof that he did.
Here's where the conversation can sound toxic, though, because I don't think you all are saying anything wrong where it's like, okay, here's the allegation. Let's go through the process to prove the allegation before we say you lose your job because somebody accused you of something. But when you say that out loud, it sounds as if you're immediately not believing the accuser, which is not the case.
Nah,
so I'm
it's
just
not the
saying that
case
so
at
that
all,
listeners
but
don't even assume that.
In this
That's not the case.
society, it's always been preached that you're innocent to proven guilty. So I like
Until 2018 or 2017.
But even then, like I feel like you're innocent until proven guilty. Now the NFL put this whole commissioners non-active list together to where it's like we still can like make you sit down until we finish our investigation. I thought he would have got at least a game or two.
We've been talking about this for like 10 minutes, but I didn't even say who Tyreek Hill is. Tyreek Hill is. Somebody explain who he is?
He's an all
He's
pro.
the fastest motherfucker in the NFL, and he played for the Chiefs.
All
And I
pro
hope he got
Kansas
suspended
Kansas
16
City
games.
receiver.
Okay.
All pro player, one of the top receivers in the NFL. But I thought he would have got at least a game or two. Like, but even like just bringing him into the conversation and bringing Zeke back up, I feel like they both like gotta get this shit together because they both did been into the commissioner's office for like off the field issues, and they gotta get their shit together, man. Like, because at the end of the day, they're costing themselves millions of dollars. Like,
I agree.
Millions of dollars. So
Yeah.
like, fix your shit.
And did you happen to catch Odell Beckham's comments in the GQ magazine this week?
Not the GQ, but I'm pretty sure it's comments he made like already, like the double standards of him being like quote unquote a diva.
Well,
Nah,
his
there
comments
was more
about the
specifics.
Giants and the fact that he basically was saying like, yo, I'm the reason we're on TV. We're a 5-7 team, yet we're still getting primetime slots on Sundays. And we're still getting viewership. We're still getting ticket sales. But I wasn't being treated as if I'm important to the team. Like they try to pay you contract money to say, hey, you're important to the team as long as you don't start to feel that you're important to the team. And Odell is receiving a lot of backlash this week about those comments.
Here's my thing with Odell. All that shit may be true, and I'm not gonna knock him for saying that, but you're not in New York no more. You're in Cleveland. Like, stop talking about New York.
But you know,
this is not the first time he had made comments
but you know,
about
a lot
New
of
York on
times,
this
bro, them
offseason.
interviews be old as fuck.
Facts.
They do them interviews way before training camp, but they probably did that interview before he signed with the Browns.
I don't know when it came out, but at some point I just want him to like stop. Like, I'm in Cleveland now. Stop even asking me about that shit.
See,
but
but
that's why I want him to get to the point. Like, because now you in a market to where you're
I disagree
the man.
with that, though.
No, bro.
no.
If you was done wrong, you got the right to talk about it whenever the fuck you want to.
No, I disagree with that because, yo, Odell Beckham is a brand, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he got to market himself. So
So
these
if
type
you're
of
a brand,
conversations.
If you're a brand, why you keep crying about the past? Go out and ball out.
Because you got to make
Catch
sure that
1,500
people
yards.
know. You got to make sure that
Right.
people know what they saying ain't true.
Exactly.
Man, people will know based off what you're doing on the
No,
field.
no. You didn't read the article.
Right.
I don't need to read the article. I'm tired of him crying about New York. You in
But
Cleveland
you don't.
now. Why are
it's
you still
not,
crying about
that's
the past?
Not about that's not the article.
You know, an
dude.
article is a sit down conversation.
Why are
right?
you crying about the past? Is what I'm asking.
He's not talking about just New York though.
No. When somebody's interviewing you, they're talking
I get
about
all
your
that shit.
somebody.
I
They're
get all
talking
that
about
shit.
your experience.
I get all that.
He don't have no Cleveland experience right now.
I get all that, but what I'm saying is he done already spoke on New York 3 to 4 times this offseason.
It don't matter.
already.
Okay,
He didn't sit with
So at some
GQ. He
point-
didn't sit with GQ last
I
Sunday.
don't give a fuck. At some point, it's like GQ. I already answered these questions. I'm in Cleveland. Ask me about Cleveland.
No, he wasn't.
no.
Listen, bro.
That's your
Listen.
preference. This is my preference. Like, talk about the future, bro.
But Nate, bro, what I'm saying though is, look, if GQ's paying you, they say you gonna answer any questions we ask, and then we're gonna give you this amount of money. You say yeah, okay. So then you go in. You have to actually give answers. You can't Marshawn Lynch it because they're not gonna pay you.
Right.
Okay, so you need to just answer, and he gave those answers.
Okay,
and
so
like
what
we
do
said,
we get out of doing that?
Money,
More backlash.
money,
More backlash.
money, and clarity.
What positivity came out this interview is what I'm
Clarity.
asking.
We know what really happened from his point of
He
view.
they already talked about it 3
But-
times this
No,
offseason.
But okay, Nate,
I
bruh.
hate how we act like we don't want our athletes to be open.
I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he's already did said that. This is not the first discussion we had about Odell.
But listen, that
talking
was
about
one
the
question.
Giants.
This is one question of the interview. So the rest of the interview was way more than what you're talking about right now. So
Before,
I'm saying
talk
it
about
was
Cleveland.
useful.
Talk
Okay,
about
he
Cleveland.
did. I don't even know if he talked about Cleveland because I didn't read all of it. But what I'm saying is that interviews happen just like Megan Rapinoe. She got interviewed. She was doing a photo shoot when that shit about the White House, and it came out fucking the semifinals. And it's like, bruh, she did that shit a long time ago. So it's like, why is she still talking about that? She's not still talking about that.
Right,
she
right.
talked about it then, and they brought
Right,
it back up.
right, exactly.
And that's what the media does.
Yes.
You know that. So, okay, that's fine. We can move on to the rest of the interview. So, what else did he talk about? He talked about him being gay.
I didn't read that part, but I do like the fact that, like, my whole thing is I do like the fact that Odell Beckham is like, look, I am my own person. And, like, I'm not about to just be another receiver hidden behind the shield. I'm gonna try to market myself.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah. But all right, he did address his sexuality. I didn't read that part though.
All he said, I ain't got a problem with nobody's sexuality or whatever, but it's like I laugh at it because, you know, it's just like motherfuckers make up shit just out the blue.
So he Dwight Howard that shit. Y'all see Timmy Duncan as a Spurs assistant coach?
Oh,
You
man.
think
Yeah,
he's
buddy.
you think like they get ready to
Yep.
it's time?
Yep, he's in line to be the next head coach if he wanted.
And he got the same like mild mannered personality as Pop too.
If he want the head coach position, he will be the next Spurs head coach.
But fuck Tim Duncan. Sorry, not fuck Tim Duncan like I don't respect him. He's the greatest power forward of all time. If you want to put him in the power forward category, but I think
What do you mean?
something
He ain't no small forward or no
center.
center.
Some people put him as a center.
Ain't nobody.
But what I think is more exciting for us to talk about is Zion Williamson signing to Jordan Brand,
JB.
and they said this is the largest rookie deal, shoe deal,
Annually.
rookie shoe deal. Explain to the people what annually is.
Just per year.
Yeah, but
Per
what's the
year average.
money?
I don't. They didn't give out the terms of the
Okay.
contract, but I know LeBron. He had signed it was 9 years, $80 million, which is like 8.8. So Zion is probably looking at least 9.5 to 10 million per year.
So I was reading the article before y'all hit the group chat that Zion got a Jordan deal. And I was reading an article that was talking about how Jordan Brand, or how Nike is going to put more energy into the Jordan Brand that it has over the past couple of years to focus on them getting younger. Because right now, their athletes that have a signature shoe is the bum of his peers, Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook. Russ ain't an old guy in the league.
And a guy that's out the league.
And the guy's out of the league. But when you think of Russ, guess what you think of? Guess what Russ ain't doing? Walking around in Jordan Brand. He's walking around in crazy looking clothes. And so when you think of Russ, I don't think Jordan. I think of the
Think of
outfits.
his glasses.
Yeah,
You
think of the shit he's wearing.
Tight ass clothes.
Exactly. So to go after Zion Williamson, I don't think that people are going to go rush and be like, I want the new Air Zions. But what it does do is you have probably somebody that could be one of the greatest athletes, greatest players, in the league someday with a Jordan logo on. So then you can associate yourself with that guy because you no longer have Kawhi Leonard. He gone. You know what I'm saying? So he with New Balance.
Fun guy.
So when this news broke, I said, okay, Jordan is Nike is really on full on attack mode. Like, let's go get Zion. Let's put him in the Jordan logo because they obviously could have put him in a Nike logo.
Yep.
Let's go put him in a Jordan logo and see if we can start this campaign. Especially, Jordan Air up there, come fly with me, and they just got a guy that got major hops.
It's perfect, bro. I think it's a match made in heaven. Especially for what they want to do. Jordan Brand is looked at as the bad boy of tennis shoes. Pretty much like anybody that goes there dies. You know what I mean? D Wade, Blake Griffin. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Zion is going to be able to actually thrive with this brand. My reason with that is because all you got to do is throw Zion into a bunch of old, like pretty much like we talked about earlier. You don't have to come with a bunch of original shit. You can throw Zion in the Know Your jersey holding the two basketballs doing the wings posters. They could sell the shit out of those. And honestly, if you put Zion and let him come out in a bunch of retros that are Zion based.
But
let me finish. So I think that'll be dope. Now, the issue with Russell Westbrook is that they was coming out with these why not like threes or some shit. Some bullshit ass team Jordan.
Yeah.
That don't nobody want. So I think if
they shouldn't market shoes.
If they hold on, Nate. So if they let him wear retros and hoop in them, because they were letting Kawhi do it for a little bit, but CP3 never really did it. Melo didn't do it too much. Obviously Kobe did it, but he wasn't signed with Jordan. So if they do that, then he can be the PJ Tucker of Jordan Brand because he's got access to all the heat. So I think if they go like the young route and do that, it'll be successful.
okay, so I think this is a win for Jordan Brand because you're getting probably the most marketable athlete to enter the NBA since LeBron. But I think this, based off what we see out of Jordan Brand over the last decade, I think this is a loss for Zion.
I agree with that. I was gonna say that. That's
Because-
a loss for Zion.
Because rebuttal, like what you just said, him putting on the retros is what sell. That's gonna sell regardless if Zion fucking Lonzo, I don't give a fuck who they said. The retros are going to continue to sell, so you essentially wasted money to market retros. It's the new Jays that's not selling because them shits is ugly.
Well, let's say this though. Travis Scott just dropped two of the most fire shoes. Let me finish. Two of the most fire shoes, but they're the Travis Scott edition. Therefore, Travis Scott is getting paid for those two specific shoes. So if you drop the Zion edition 6s and them motherfuckers flying off the shelves, Zion's gonna get paid.
But the 6s are going to fly. The ones are all those retros are going to fly regardless.
But that's what I'm saying is that if they change their marketing scheme to doing shit like that, instead of using a rapper like Drake or Travis Scott and use an actual athlete, then I think that they can do that formula and it'll explode.
Well, they're going to make money. I'm not saying they're not going to make money, but those retros are going to fly regardless.
Do you think Nike should use Zion and market shoes at all? Should their approach be something other than shoes?
I don't know because, like, when you think about Nike, obviously you start with Jordan because they subsidiary of Nike, and then you think of LeBron, you think PG, Kobe, Kyrie. So basically, I don't know if it's more space for more signature shoes, but if you're gonna sign Zion to a $10 million a year contract, you're gonna have to build a market or something to market based off him. You're creating a brand for him, and it's probably going to start with shoes. I think they're going to have to, like, for this to be successful, they're going to have to put out a hot shoe. Nobody's spending $120, $150, $190 for a trash looking shoe, and that's the problem with Russell Westbrook and CP3. Their shoes have been trash.
Reason why I mention that is that if you look at 2005, 50 Cent had people wanting G Unit beaters. So you had the stores out here selling a white beater because 50 wore it.
Oh, well, they're going to definitely have like a product line based
so
on
I'm saying,
Zion
like,
for sure.
should his sneaker be the approach? Because Zion is a thick dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many people that probably want to dress like Zion.
I mean, they're
to say I want to put on
they're
this
gonna
shoe.
they're gonna put a product line around Zion. Like even going back to Kawhi when he was with Jordan, he didn't have his own signature shoe, but they would have like a Kawhi Edition 1 or Kawhi Edition 6. They would put out Kawhi T-shirts with the claw on it.
None of those really sold. Like those weren't.
They were
None
super
of those-
limited. Yeah,
exactly.
they were
That's what I'm saying.
super
None
limited.
of those were even accessible as the Travis Scott shoes. So, what I'm saying, bro, is I think that obviously he needs his own signature shoe. They are capable of making good shoes.
I don't know.
Has
No.
Jordan Brand ever given somebody their own logo?
Kawhi, he got the claw.
Is that Jordan though, or is that
Yeah.
New Balance?
That's Jordan.
Okay.
The claw logo where he's suing over. That's Jordan.
The hand.
Gotcha.
So
What
no,
was Zion's logo?
Melo's.
Melo had his own logo. Yeah.
I mean,
CP got his own logo.
Bruh, hold on.
CP got a logo?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
He do?
Melo had good signature shoes in the beginning, and that's a fact.
A couple of
I think the Melo
Exactly.
2 was it the Melo 2 that was nice?
like two of them.
Bro, the first 3 or 4 shoes was good. So, they're capable of doing it. They make good Nikes. Like, they make good shoes. So, all they got to do is simple as this. Take something like the Air Barrage. Zion that bitch up. Change it a little bit. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Just take a little retro. Throw a little new in there, technology-wise. And then call that bitch the Air Zion. And it don't got to be no more bulkier than LeBron shoes because they pretty much the same build. And people buy LeBrons. And you come out with dope colorways, it's going to be fire,
That's
bruh.
the key.
Like the key is the design.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
And it's gonna
if they're
be-
gonna give them a signature, it's the design of it.
And as long as they put the money and effort into it as they do with LeBron, motherfucker LeBron that came out with what? 16 signature shoes?
Yeah.
So, majority of his shoes have been profitable and cool. So, I don't think that Jordan Brand is going to let this marketable of a player fall through the cracks and fuck it over.
Well, it's not Jordan. It's Nike.
No,
Like, I
it
think
is.
Nike is focusing.
No, no,
It's
no.
they're not
Nike
gonna let- yeah.
slash Jordan.
Just them.
Dream
That's
Chaser
all.
slash Rock Nation.
But again, the resources being allocated to focus on Zion is more than what's the resources that was focused to promote
I mean, I
CP3.
hear
So I
you,
think
bruh, but
I think it'll pop this time actually.
Yeah, but it's enough resources there for CP3 shoe to be legit, and
like,
it wasn't.
Yeah, they put out a lot of trash CP shoes, and that's why they didn't sell.
What so Jordan was what? One of the like the retros, didn't they sell record numbers though?
What
Every
do you
year?
Yes, like they still.
So
sell
why
record numbers.
why would I if I'm Nike, why would I put money into the R&D
But-
departments for Jordan
but
if,
that's
if,
what-
if retro's
that's-
already selling?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
like if you gonna sign Zion to this $10 million contract, why are we signing him just to sell retros that already still sell out
But
every
Nate,
fucking
Nate,
weekend?
it's not. No, they don't. They all don't sell out every weekend. There are a bunch of retro. Let me
But you
finish.
know what he
No.
mean, though.
No, I don't care what he meant. He knows what to say. He's a Jordan guy, so he can't skate past with that blanket statement. So what I'm trying to say is that it's Jordans on fucking Nike.com that are retros that are not sold out and they're available today. They came out months ago. So something like the Travis Scott one sold out in minutes or seconds.
But the
So let
colorway
me
was
finish.
hard.
I don't care. But what I'm saying is that they can put together a colorway like that specifically for him, and that bitch is going to be gone as long as it's fire. So what I'm saying is that if they bring in another person who can draw the crowd of a Travis Scott ain't nobody to nobody. Same thing as Drake. So what I'm saying is that if they can do that with somebody like that's an actual athlete, man, they going to fucking blow up. And they blowing up with two guys who ain't got shit to do with sports.
I disagree that if they put out a fire shoe for Zion, that it's gonna sell. Because the culture, when people think of the Jordan culture and the Jordan community, nobody thinks anything past 14 is cool and acceptable.
No. It's a
No,
couple.
it's further,
It's a
man.
couple
It's up to
past
20.
14. They just don't re-release the ones past 14. But there's a few that they put out. Actually,
But,
like
but
this-
guess who? The numbers that we're
Well,
talking
the
about.
rest
Guess
are-
who wore them?
Jordan.
Exactly.
But-
But any other player that has not, that you know, what I'm saying, those
But
shoes
that's-
are signature
No,
for.
but that's because they haven't been fire. When you think about the CP3,
But who is going to deem it as cool?
Huh?
Who's going to deem it as cool?
No, the public. It's
Because-
all about putting out a nice looking shoe.
No, it's not about a nice looking shoe.
Like-
Everybody think those fucking Balenciagas are terrible.
They are
But-
terrible.
Exactly, but guess who won them? Like they're cool in the urban and the hip hop community
just a label.
because of exactly. So it don't necessarily have to look appealing. Somebody has to make it cool. Can Zion make him cool?
For sure.
Yeah, can Zion make it cool? Who's gonna be the person that make him cool?
Man, Zion is Zion duplicate what he did at Duke. Like when people projected him 20 and 10 out the gate and he dunking on people, he gonna make that shit cool. Period.
He gonna have to have a fire ass outfit with some Taker joggers on like LeBron do his shoes in the sweet ass colorways.
You ain't gotta do none of that. You got produce on the floor.
Would you say that
put out a good looking shoe?
Would you say that the LeBrons?
What he doing on the floor, bro?
You think the LeBrons popped once he got to Miami and got out those Miami
LeBron
colorways?
LeBron was popping from day one.
LeBron's ones were hard.
The LeBron ones, the LeBron threes, niggas had LeBron threes at Dunbar like they was J's. Like
Facts,
the LeBron
facts.
threes was hard.
Yeah.
Like so, LeBron popped from day one, but that's because he was producing on the court.
And the force.
Yeah, in the force, but that's because that was the phone positives, right? Yeah. So, but that's because he was producing on the court and he was putting out a hot looking shoe.
So it's 40 games into the season. Zion is not doing that 28 and 10. Who you campaigning with?
Whoever doing it, whoever doing it. I don't know because I like the boy for Murray State. I can't think of his fucking name right now. Ja Morant.
Yeah.
I like him, but he in Memphis, small market.
No, I mean, who you pairing with to sell his shoe? Because you said if he comes out in 28 and 10, it'll fly off the shelves. But if he ain't, who do you pair him with to make the shoe cool?
What do you mean pair him with?
Yeah.
Like who you marketing with?
What do you mean, please?
Like
All right.
with other player? Or?
No. So Jordan had a commercial with Spike Lee, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So who do you put him with and be like, yo, these are dope?
Drake, Travis Scott, somebody that's hot right now as far as in rap.
Nah,
Picture
it had to
Drake
be
and
somebody.
Zion.
It had to be somebody different.
Yeah, got to be somebody youthful.
I don't know. Somebody from New Orleans, maybe.
Could be.
But I don't know. That's a weird ass question.
I'm just saying. I just don't believe people are just going to buy the Air Zion.
It's all about the look of the shoe. If he put out a fucking dope ass shoe, it's gonna sell.
Colorways
Right.
matter too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we I don't want to fly through Ohio State topics, so I think it's best we save it for next week. I do want to wrap this up. Any other things you all want to just dive into real quick before we get out of here?
Oh, I just want to say congratulations to Meek Mill. He got 2 dubs this week. He get a new trial in his court case, and not only that, he started his own record label partnership with Rock Nation. So Dream Chasers / Rock Nation. So congrats to Meek Mill.
Shout out to Meek, man. Proud of you. You own the music, so you probably got to get us out of here. But as always, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Amateur Professionals. Please continue to listen. Please continue to subscribe. I just realized I played Moonlight on here, like 7 seconds of it, so Hov probably get this shit taken down. So if y'all made it to the end of the show, thanks Hov. I'm Johnny Will. I'm signing out. Follow me on Instagram, jwill_gram.
Yo, this is your boy Nationwide Nate. Fuck all y'all. Ain't y'all weak. Fuck with y'all.
Now, if you gonna say it, you gotta say it. Don't laugh after it. If it's fuck everybody in the week.
Everybody know I was just playing with him, man. But yeah, this is Nationwide Nate. I'm signing off.
I'm Nationwide Nate. I can't talk because I got sinus issues.
But appreciate y'all tuning in to the show today, man. Obviously got a little heated here because this guy over here be trying to slide by with that BS, and I never let it slide. So I'm proud of y'all, man, for not letting me let this motherfucker slide. But follow me at King Reach DYT on all social networks. Appreciate y'all tuning in again, man. Mash the subscribe button. Share this shit with all your friends and family because you know it's good content, and I know it is too. Cartier out.
Now I'm drinking again. 80 proof in my veins and my fingertips stained. Looking over